Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing and first impressions. Today we're unboxing a new model from Spinnaker, and this one is a limited edition. It's another one of their Help for Heroes watches. So let's take it out of the box, or out of the bag first, then we're gonna do the box and see how it looks. Okay, there we go. This one has been taken off. So this is the Help for Heroes box. I already featured, I believe, 2 models that were based on this charity. This is a charity that supports British war veterans, and it's been in existence, I believe, almost 100 years, if not 100 years. So this is the latest addition to that collection, where Spinnaker gives about 5% of all the proceeds from the sale of these watches to the charity, but that's not all. They also sign a minimum of what they're gonna give. In those two, before the ones that I reviewed before, it was like £20,000 or something, plus all the commission of the watches. So the same box, let's open it. Here we have this felt material, and we have the cards. Now these watches are still not available. They're gonna be available on the 11th of November, but you can sign up for them right now, and I'm gonna leave the link in the description. I also do have a coupon code WatchGeek20 that gives you 20% off. I don't know if it's gonna work on this limited edition because this one is limited to 600 pieces, but we can you can try, definitely. So this is the Help for Heroes. This is the card that says it's 600 pieces limited edition, and this is the user manual. They're stored in this pocket right here, and like I said, very nice felt material. Here we have the sponge that protects the watch, and here is the watch itself in a box. So you do get that dark blue leather strap with the Help for Heroes, these strings that represent the logo. You get the tool for changing the strap, and you get the watch itself that comes on a metal strap. So let me just try to unwrap this one. Okay, this is it. Let's try to unwrap the bracelet. So it says that way. Let's try to do it that way. And of course it doesn't work as easily. Let me just do it off camera to be faster. Okay, so after about 15 hours of unwrapping the thing from the bracelet and the watch, here it is in all its glory, the Cahill 300. You get a hang tag here that we're gonna remove as well. Probably it's gonna, hopefully it's not gonna take us 15 hours removing that protective film. And here it is. So let's zoom in and check out this watch. It comes in 3 variants, a black dial, a white dial, and this blue one. I went with the blue one because it goes well with the logo, or these 3 colors that you can see on the seconds hand as well. The counterweight of the seconds hand, you can see it on the 5-minute hashes, and even on the bezel. And here you have the inscription, as you can see. Pretty cool. Like I said, this is based on the Cahill 300, which is a big boy. This is a 43mm watch with a 50mm lug-to-lug, and it's 13mm thick. The reason why I think it's still probably going to be wearable on even a smaller wrist is this bracelet. This is my favorite bracelet when it comes to Spinnaker, not only because it has female end links, so the articulation is great, but also check out the shape. It's just so amazing. You have these semicircles, especially the ones in the middle, they really jump out. It reminds me of a certain bracelet from a Citizen model, and this one is really executed well. Comes with solid links, solid end links, and a milled out clasp that even has a diver's extension. Sadly, it's not that, on the fly adjustment with many increments. This is just a fixed, so let me just zoom out so you can see. This is a one size extension like this, like you get on a Seiko Monster and such watches. Okay, let's click it back in, but you do have micro adjustment here, 3 positions. Like I said, this is one of my favorite bracelets when it comes to Spinnaker, and this one is completely brushed. The sides, the tops, everything is brushed, meaning this watch is gonna take a beating and still look pretty cool. The sides of the watch are brushed as well, the tops as well, and you only have these polished bevels, and the bezel is polished as well. The watch comes with a closed case back with Help for Heroes text engraved, as you can see. And here you even have which one. This is 414 of the 600 that are going to be produced. So probably each color is going to have 600 watches. Very nice. The crystal is sapphire. The movement, as usual, is a Seiko NH35. So pulling it out is going to stop the seconds hand. You have the quick set date, as you can see. And naturally it comes with hacking and hand winding. So when you close it, you can hand wind it, but wearing it, it's probably going to be okay because Seiko's automatic movements are some of the most efficient ever. The hands are a copy of the Rolex hands, a large, very large Mercedes hand, and also a large minute hand. I do like the length. They really reach their designated markers, and the other hand is really oversized, but I do like it. It's very legible. The dial is very simple, very symmetrical. The date is at 3 o'clock, but as you can see, they added the loomed pip for the 3 o'clock. Very nice. I would prefer the date at 6, but what can you do? It comes with that grainy Spinnaker dial, and it does it have more levels, or is it just a line? We'll see that in the full review. This is just the unboxing and first impressions, but I will be doing macro shots to see how this watch looks under macro. Let's try the bezel, then we're gonna put it on my wrist. 120 click bezel, pretty decent action. Nothing special, but not really bad. It's precise, it clicks in place. It has a loomed pip right here, which is something I like. So the bezel insert is aluminum, and it does come with a silver ring around it, reminding me of the early Planet Oceans. Also something I like. The crown is a screw-in crown because this is a 300-meter water-resistant watch. So you can take this diving, swimming, whatever you want. Let's try to put it on my wrist and see how it looks. It is pretty heavy. But I mean, this bracelet hasn't been sized, so I do have a few spare links on it. Let me zoom out so you can check it out on my 6.7-inch wrist. So yes, it is a big watch. It has a big face, and the lug to lug is 50 millimeters, but it's true 50. So as you can see, once you go past the case, the bracelet goes right down. So even though I have a pretty small wrist at 6.7, it actually wears quite okay. It is a bit on the big side, and it does really, but it's readable. That's the good thing about it. Okay, let's try the loom shot, and that's probably gonna be it for today. Like I said, I believe $370, 600 pieces, limited edition. So let me charge the watch, and we're gonna be right back. Okay, with the watch charged, let's wait for the camera to focus and turn off the lights. And there we go. Okay, the loom is pretty outstanding, not only because it's the C3, but just the huge amount of the loom found on it. If you know Rolex and their Submariner, they used to have like smaller hands and smaller markers than they did the MAXI dial. And the latest Submariner also has a MAXI dial. But compared to this, I believe it's tiny. In fact, we do have a Submariner here, so we'll just put it side by side. Okay, check out the difference between the hour hand. The markers are like close. I mean, this is bigger, but they're kind of close. But look at the size of the minute hand and the size of the hour hand. So remember, these are the larger hands and larger markers, and they look tiny compared to this. So now you can get a sense of size and perspective of just how large these hands are, the markers, and the watch overall. I believe this is probably one of the most legible Spinnaker watches ever. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's a huge Mercedes hand. Anyways, if you like the watch, do check it out. Like I said, it's gonna be available from November 11th, but you can sign up already, like I said, and I'll leave the link in the description. Do stay tuned for the full review when I'm gonna be doing the macro shots and see how I feel about it after I wear it for some time. Although considering the size of these hands, it's like macro shots are not even necessary. I'm just kidding, I will be doing it. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.